In this video, I would like to call this video Finding Your Way to Recovery. Last video, I had mentioned about becoming your own mother, the mother that you never had, and going through that grieving process of knowing and coming to grips in the terms of reality, knowing that you'll never have the mother that you've always wanted or expected and hoped for. So in this video, I want to talk about after you've accomplished that, after you've accomplished coming to grips and becoming that mother that you've always wanted so you can heal that wounded inner child. Because when you're subject to any type of emotional or mental abuse, like narcissism and many other types of abuses, there's always going to be that wounded inner child. And that wounded inner child can really, really affect you in your adult years. And with doing so, it also affects your confidence and your self-worth. And, it can also cause what they call a inferiority complex. Like I said in previous videos before, I'm not a doctor of any type. I'm not a regular general practitioner. I'm not a psychiatrist or psychologist or a psychotherapist, but I'm just really just speaking out of my own experience, and I would just like to share my own experiences with each and every one of you that are a victim of a narcissistic parent or parents or family. Uh, and I'm sure with stuff that you've seen in my videos that and the stuff that I'm about to discuss, hopefully, and I'm pretty sure you can really relate what I'm talking about. But like I said, once you discover to be that mother that you never had and healing that wounded inner child, everyone's going to recover at different rates. But the purpose of becoming that mother that you never had and healing that wounded child is so important, because right there you can just rebuild yourself in means of confidence and self-esteem. But that takes a lot of work. When you catch yourself thinking something negative, then you have to just say, you gotta kind of say, okay, that's old thought. Here's a new mother that I've always wanted to be. Let's have those thoughts take over and say, hey, okay, you screwed up, or okay, you lost a game, or you lost a contest or something, or even with bowling, okay, you lost a tournament, and the inner godly mother in you would just say, hey, that's okay. You gave it your best. You're still a winner. You're still a champion, no matter what. And you'll continue to do better next time. You're awesome. But even awesome champions get beat too. And it's okay. You gave it your best, and that's all you could ever do. And if you talk to yourself that way, that will help. But it takes a lot of work, lots of practice and consistency. But like I said, once you pass that stage, at the same time of doing that, it's always best to write a journal. Whether you do it on your laptop, tablet, or just old-fashioned handwrite in a binder or a spiral book, whichever way you feel comfortable, journaling and getting those feelings out is so important. And that's a big, big, big part of healing, is getting those feelings out. And if you choose to go no contact, then I would even suggest even write a no contact letter, but you have to be tactful with your words. And of course, obviously, if you want to be able to be subjected to your narcissistic parents showing it to other people or reading it to other people, you got to expect that too and be ready for anything. But if you choose not to, or you just want to keep something, just keep it short. You can say, I wish no further contact with you, and leave it at that, you know. But the choice is up to you. I still say having no contact is the best thing, and don't let anybody ever tell you, well, that's your family, that's your bloodline, and you only have one family, and families are supposed to be together, and people will be people. Really? At what expense? At expense of your own happiness? Don't ever buy that. And another part of recovering, like I've mentioned in previous videos, is um, getting a therapist. And like I said, you can't just sit there and get any type of therapist, but it's always best to find somebody that specializes in narcissism. And even looking at those type of therapists, you still have to watch out for even those type of therapists that even specialize in it, because there's some of them that will just sit there and say, well, how do you know it's narcissism? Or how do you know, why are you diagnosing yourself as this? You're not a doctor. You see a psychiatrist or psychologist or psychotherapist, when they have that type of attitude, run. And I'm speaking as a patient advocate. I say run. You have to find a therapist. It's just like shopping. You have to, just like a job interview, you're the boss, you're the one with the insurance, and you have to be an advocate for yourself. You know your condition, just, as well as any other licensed, psychologist, psychotherapist. You know just as much. The only difference is, okay, you don't have the degree in the paper. Well, so what? Experience and knowledge is just as good. And you have to talk to somebody you need to talk to a very good psychotherapist or counselor, somebody who really specializes in this and really knows what they're doing and can really, really relate and identify, and I guess if you want to say sympathize with you, have great compassion is something that you need to look into as far as having a therapist is concerned. That's very important. Got to establish that relationship, and if that therapist's personality doesn't jive with yours, even though they specialize in narcissism, then they could possibly maybe be even a narcissist themselves, but just under a mask. So you have to be very, very, very careful with that. This is something you have to take serious, and if you find someone that doesn't take you serious, hey, you as a patient have that right. You have rights as a patient. And I tell that to my fiance a lot. I say, hey, you have the final say. So you're the boss. You're the one with the insurance, and you can say yes or you can say no, and that's your right. And if they don't like it, oh well. Because your happiness and well-being, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally, that's more important, and it should never be compromised with what anybody thinks or suggests or wants you to do. Can't do that. So therapy can work. Like I said, once you found the right therapist, then you'd be on your way to recovery. So right now, I'll end this video for now, and don't know when I'll do the next video, of course, but I thank you and appreciate each and every one of you for watching. And if you want to subscribe to my videos, please do so. There's a subscription button. Please click on that and check out many more of my YouTube videos. Right now, I wish you love, peace, and joy. Take care, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.